skincare. So I wanted to remind you of the concept that our skin is obviously a permeable barrier for our body. So that means things can come out of it, like sweat, for example, and toxins, and also things can go in it, like water, for example, moisture. So hi there, Heather, lovely to have you. Yeah, so you have to remember that things can come into our skin, things can come out of our skin. The skin absorbs whatever we put on it. So you really want to be thinking about, what is it that I'm putting on it? Because it's the same as eating it. So really, you should never be putting anything on your skin that you wouldn't also eat. So now here we come to the truth about the skincare that most women and men, obviously, for that part, are using. It is full of chemicals and full of toxins that are chemically derived and are not natural. So that gets absorbed into our bloodstream through our skin, and it imbalances our body. Maybe not by much if you're just using this one cream, but most of us are using loads of things, especially in the morning and in the evenings. And then that creates a very high and ever-growing toxicity level, because we are just putting things in and we're not really helping our body to take it out. And why put something into our bodies in the first place that isn't good for it? So chemicals and toxins affect our bodily systems. And even if it is just in a very minor way, if you add up what we're doing to our body and the small amounts of toxins that we're putting in, you can see that over time, over years, we are creating a picture of increased toxicity in our body. Hi Sue, lovely to have you. So if you just look at the majority of women's morning routine here is probably looking a little bit like this. We get up, we go into the shower, we wash our hair, goes shampoo on there, goes conditioner on there. We have a face wash, we have makeup remover, we then put some sort of mist on it, we use moisturizer, we use makeup, we just the list goes on. I'm not a big cosmetics user, but I am sure you will know where I'm going with this. So really, a lot of us encounter more toxins in their morning routine than maybe they encounter throughout the rest of the day. So they're encountering all these toxins in one go. Toothpaste comes into that, deodorant, yeah, those kind of things. Perfume, a lot of chemicals in perfumes as well. So as much as I'm not a skincare expert, as a naturopath, I do fully understand what a massive impact heightened toxicity levels in our bodies have on our overall health picture. So what we always want to aim to do is keep toxicity to a low or reduce it, because that enables us to live to our fullest potential, because our body will get less and less imbalanced and stay more and more in balance internally, because that's what Mother Nature created the body for. It is aiming for homeostasis, which is the scientific word for internal balance, which allows our bodies to function at their best. So when we are diseased, that means that internal balance is out of kilter, and we're, as naturopaths, we help for people to find that balance back in a natural way. So I wanted to give you an example tonight, because I'd like to keep it short, because I know everyone is busy, and these are just meant to be snippets of information that help you along the way. little by little, because this is no Mount Everest that you can climb in one day. I'm totally aware of that, and it's taken me years to get to the point that I am at now. So I'm totally aware of people needing time to kind of digest all of this in the literal way and to make changes. But I wanted to give you an example. Hold on, I've brought my laptop, so I'm going to look this way for a minute. So I'm not going to give any names because I don't want to endorse or endorse any products. And I also don't want to talk negatively about any products that some of you might be using, and certainly that I used to use many years ago myself. But here is, I'm taking shampoo as an example. Here are the ingredients of a common high street shampoo that I used to use myself many years ago. And I am just going to read a few things to you, and the gist of it is at the end of it. So there's 18, I've counted for you, 18 ingredients. It starts with water, it's the main ingredient for most of these. Then we go into SLS, which is sodium lauryl sulfate, then sodium lauryl sulfate. Then I can hardly read this anymore because I'm not a chemist. It's a cocamidopropylbutane, glycol distearate. Okay, it goes on and on and on. And honestly, out of the 18 ingredients, I think I know how to pronounce 3. So, if you can see how chemically derived these products are, and if I can't even say it, why would I want to put so much chemical stuff into my body? So, I'm just pulling a parallel here. I've also pulled out a much more naturally derived shampoo for you. Again, no names. And it is, this one isn't even 100% naturally organically produced, but it's got 70% organic ingredients. In comparison, it's got a similar number of ingredients, around 18, but I know what pretty much all of these are, and I can read them to you. So there's water in there, lauryl butane, then there's decyl glucoside, xanthan gum, I cook with that, so I know I can eat it. Aloe vera leaf juice powder, I put that on my skin, so I know that's fantastic for the body and it's natural. Then citrus orange peel oil, great, that's natural. Olive fruit oil, great. Cinnamon leaf oil. We've got clove bud oil, great, I use cloves loads. Also for herbal tinctures, especially for mouthwash for the kids. When they have like ulcers or little cuts or their gums are hurting from getting new teeth. Then I have pomegranate seed oil, limonene, eugenol, bitter orange extract, and levulinic acid, well, I can't really quite say that one, potassium sorbate, no, citric acid, yep, that's fine, and an organically grown fragrance, which is not specified. But as you can see, there's like 3 ingredients that I'm struggling to pronounce, and the other 15, I know exactly what they are. So what I'm trying to say here is, please do start to ask questions, because the more you treat yourself from the inside, you will start to see the results on the outside. As a naturopath, we always say, whatever is going on within you is showing without you, so outside of you. So if you're showing me a symptom of, say, your skin is maybe breaking out, that's a symptom of something that's going on inside you, not necessarily in your skin. It's a deeper issue that has a different cause. And what we're trained at is to find exactly that cause by examining your kind of history, your medical history as a whole, not just looking at this one cause, say, why is your skin breaking out at this moment in time? We're then looking at rebalancing those imbalances, whether that is hormonal or something else. And as a result of addressing the imbalances within your body, you're going to start seeing the rebalance, for example, of your skin that was showing breakout symptoms. So I'd really like to urge you to start treating yourselves well from within, so that then the things without will reflect that, because it is a direct reflection of what's going on within us. Okay? Ask questions. Ask questions about what's in the stuff that I'm using. You know, should I trust that? Can I find better alternatives that have less chemically derived ingredients that might have a negative imbalancing effect on my body from the inside? Read the labels. That goes for everything. That goes for food, that goes for cosmetics, any kind of product that you're using in your household, even cleaning products. Read the labels. If you can't pronounce it, if you have no idea what it is, then I would say try and find an alternative. And you can always come to me and ask for, suggestions. I'm happy to help. Then check toxicity levels. There's fantastic apps out there now, they're free. And one of them that I've used before is called Think Dirty. So it gives you can scan your product, you scan the barcode of your product. So you could use this, go to the shops with it and scan barcodes and see what the toxicity level is of that particular product. So for example, the shampoo that we just discussed would probably come out as a red with lots and lots of chemically derived ingredients, which may be harmful to your body. The one that we discussed, would probably come out green because it's got a whole host of naturally and even organically derived ingredients. Okay, so that's something you can use, and I'll post that the link to that app underneath this talk afterwards. So I am just suggesting to you and encouraging you, start to reduce your toxic exposure when it comes to skincare, simply by starting to consider swaps. Start with one thing at a time. Don't go crazy and throw everything out. Just start with one thing at a time and look at it and think, well, I use that a lot. I'm going to get this free app, Think Dirty. I'm going to scan it and just see where that sits. And I just encourage you, maybe throughout the month of April, go and just research what the ingredients are in your skincare regime for you and your children. If you have children or even your partners, our partners use skincare as well, whatever ilk. So do go and check it out. Get yourself a free app and scan them and see what's in them. So the more chemicals that are in there, you can bet the higher the toxicity level that you are actually exposing your body to. And whatever goes on your skin will go into your body. And really, what I was saying at the start, you should really only put on your skin, in an ideal world, what you would also eat. So here is another little snippet for you, a little freebie. If you have kids, for example, I use coconut oil on my kids' skin. So if they need moisturizing, and we don't really do it every day because I want their skin also to naturally breathe and produce its natural moisturization. So I use coconut oil, organic, the best quality that I can afford. And then yeah, just use that. And they actually love eating it at the same time. So I'm teaching them, put on your skin what you would also eat, because whatever you put on your skin goes in your body and it will affect your system. So if you've liked tonight's talk, then and sign up to my newsletter at my website, which is christinerichardson.co.uk, and keep learning about new things. As I said, April is all about skincare. If you're following me on social media, I'll be posting little snippets of ideas, reminders, apps that you can use. And please do ask me questions. You can direct message me. Ideally, email me at hello@christinerichardson.co.uk, and that would be fantastic.